As Johnny Depp and Amber Heard get deeper into their $50 million lawsuit, lots and lots of fans, people, and even previous Amber Heard supporters are strolling away from her side and are choosing to side with Johnny Depp instead. You may remember that after losing his libel case against the news publisher The Sun, who gave him a very bad label following Amber's claims that he had hurt her, Johnny lost his chance to reprise his major role as Grindelwald in the upcoming third installment of the trilogy Fantastic Beasts, a prequel series to Harry Potter. Because of this, a huge volume of Johnny Depp fans around the globe were upset and angered, which led them to sign a petition for Warner Brothers to fire Amber from her role in the upcoming AQUAMAN sequel as well. However, despite reaching out and even going over 1.6 million votes, the production company chose to let Amber stay in the movie. So how does Amber lose such a tremendous amount of supporters during the time she needed them the most? What could Amber possibly have done to make her supporters lose interest in her? Well, let's find out in this video. But before anything else, make sure to hit that subscribe button first and smash that notification bell for more updates. Let's dive in. Johnny and Amber's romance started well, if one may say, before it all went down into ashes. There are those kinds of divorces that are amicable splits, while there are also divorce cases that are messy. Johnny and Amber's divorce may be one of the messiest and chaotic in history. But how did it all come down to this? Let's go back to the beginning. Johnny and Amber first ignited a spark between them when they starred together in the 2011 comedy drama film, The Rum Diary. Johnny played a journalist who was immediately smitten with Amber's character. However, this love story between the two quickly traveled from the screen to real life. Amber Heard even told Vogue quickly after the release of the film that working with Johnny was torture. It was better than I ever imagined, which is really saying something. Technically, hearing these words from the actress already hinted that the two really hit it off easily during their film taping. And even though the two of them did not quickly jump into a relationship right after the film shooting, the same year the film was released, the relationships they both were in at the time fell apart. And that suggested a rare coincidence. Just a year after the film's release, the two officially started dating. Their relationship seemed quite beautiful, and as proof of this, in 2014, just a couple of months into dating, Amber was spotted wearing an engagement ring, where Johnny also made an announcement about their upcoming wedding. Another year after, the couple held a private wedding ceremony at their home in LA. Fans were really happy about how things were going between the two, but little did they know that it was just the beginning of the couple's hiatus in the coming years. In 2016, Amber Heard filed for divorce. It shocked many people, especially their fans who thought they were living the best days of their married life. But turned out it wasn't the case at all. The divorce was not the most complicated of all things. It was actually just the tip of the iceberg. Along with filing for divorce, Amber also accused Johnny of physically hurting her, providing some photos as evidence of Johnny's acts. However, these incidents were proven to be fabricated by the police. She also applied for a restraining order against Johnny, which made many people at the time believe that she was telling the truth. Many fans supported her, and it was then as well that she used her newfound acclaim and victimhood to front as one of the most public faces of the Me Too movement, and subsequently to serve as an ambassador and speaker for various entities, organizations, and companies, many of whom rewarded Amber financially for her time, image, and story. But Johnny Depp's team, and a lot of fans as well, saw this. Amber also penned an article in the Washington Post speaking from the side of someone who has experienced domestic maltreatments. Johnny's team dubbed this as an elaborate hoax to generate positive publicity. This was the very reason why Johnny Depp filed a $50 million lawsuit against her for defamation, even though his name was never really directly involved. But who wouldn't think it wasn't about Johnny? She just issued a restraining order against him. Although Amber may have wanted to boost up her supporters by this, it actually went the other way. It backlashed. A lot of her supporters stopped defending her from people until she was pretty much on her own. Over time, people were getting more and more skeptical about her claims of Johnny physically hurting her, as evidence continued to surface that what happened was otherwise. There was once phone call evidence where Johnny spoke to Amber, and the latter apologized for hitting him. She said it was just something she did out of control. Could there be a chance that Amber Heard was just telling the opposite of what really happened between their marriage? Apart from this, fans and supporters of Amber also started to lose the courage to defend and support her as evidence of her extramarital affairs surfaced, showing her with actor James Franco and multi-billionaire Elon Musk. Elon has been issued a subpoena by Johnny Depp's team, but there was no response. Just this past year in 2020, an article about Amber dubbed her as the Donald Trump of the Me Too movement after she failed to fulfill her promise of donating all of her $7 million settlement money from her divorce with Johnny Depp to charity as promised. Unsurprisingly, Heard and her lawyers recently fought hard in courts to maintain Heard's missing donations and all associated financial records hidden. They were denied, however, and sanctioned for their ludicrous attempts to uphold Heard's double role as both self-promoting hype woman and privacy role model, the article about Amber said. She is expected to produce her donation receipts as per the court order, something a person who actually made such a generous and selfless contribution should have no problem doing, and should never have fought so hard to keep hidden in the first place. As of right now, however, those receipts are still missing, and Heard has produced nothing. As time went on, supporters, especially women who sided with Amber before, have shifted sides as they continuously saw signs of fraud, fabrication of facts, and even false promotions of her victimhood. On the other hand, Johnny continues to receive more and more support to this day. Many celebrities and even ex-partners have defended him against Amber's supporters and against the court. If you haven't yet, you can watch our video, Celebrities Who Defended Johnny Depp Against Amber Heard. But other than those mentioned in this video, tons of other colleagues and friends have already spoken up about the issues of him being able to hurt Amber. His ex-partners Winona Ryder and Vanessa Paradis themselves stood up beside him, stating how caring and loving Johnny was. "I cannot wrap my head around these accusations. He was never bad towards me or anybody I've seen. I truly and honestly only know him as a really good man. An incredibly loving, extremely caring guy who was so protective of me and the people that he loves. And I felt so very, very safe with him," the Stranger Things actress said. As of now, despite all the chaos swirling around their case, Amber's team has tried to dismiss it twice already. To her team's dismay, the hearing will still be on by July. Johnny Depp had apparently lost a lot already because of this chaos. His career has been damaged, and after long decades of being at the top of his career game, he lost his potential projects. Fortunately, lots of fans are sympathizing with him now and trying their best to help Johnny get back to screen soon. The beloved Jack Sparrow may never return, but the man who gave life to him will always be one of the best actors of all time. And as for Amber, her followers are slowly fading in number, but there's one thing most people are asking for right now: for her to step down from her roles as well and face the trials as fairly as Johnny would. That's all for today. If you enjoyed that, make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe button for more videos like this. Stay tuned.